Hi, Capricorn. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my twin flames. So today we're going to ask Spirit for some direction and guidance in these twin flame relationships. I have some initials and numbers. I'm going to be putting those on the table right out of the gate. We're going to be asking Spirit any guidance that they have for us in these connections. They're very specific connections, and sometimes they're difficult, sometimes they're pretty intense. So let's see what's going on for my Capricorns. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am a psychic medium. I'm a professional intuitive love and life coach full-time. My channel is part-time. If you enjoy the channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button so that I can create more content and I can know what kind of content you want me to create. So the first thing I'd like to do is we're going to grab a handful of these letters and numbers. And these could be connected to you. They could be somebody coming into your life. If your person's letters or numbers are not on the table, this reading is still for you. It is a general reading for all Capricorns, okay? These are just clues. I will be giving clues and evidence throughout. I am an evidential psychic medium, so listen for other clues, okay? So right now I have ROEI, okay? I have the letter V. I have a letter W. Let me know if you're enjoying the letters and numbers. This is new. I've been adding these recently. I'm hoping they're helping you just to connect a little bit and to see if, just if it's helping you. Comment below. Let me know. Give me some feedback. That helps. I'm always looking to improve my readings so that I can help you guys. Let's see. The letter Q. So I have W, Z, X, Q. Okay, lots of big... unique letters, I guess, some of the harder letters. Number 6 could be June. I have a 5. I have a 3. That could be March. I have a second W. Anytime I have 2 of 1, I always say, let's take that a little bit more seriously. I have a 4, but I do feel a couple of things. I do feel like I want to say 34, and I do feel like I want to say 36. So I have like an age bracket, 34, 36, 35, something like that going on. Could be how old my person is, how old we are, but not necessarily. That could apply to some of you. I have the letter Y. I have a number 6. Again, 2 6s. Okay, so that could be important. I have a letter J. I have a second I. I have an H. Let's see if I have any room over here. I have a little room over here. And I have an F. Okay, so again, some of these may connect to you. These could be initials that are coming into your life too. These could be out there, ready to come into your life. So they're just clues, guys. All right. People are saying it didn't connect to me. It wasn't my reading. No, you could say that about any reading. These are general readings. So not everything is going to connect to you 100%. If you want 100% connection, book a private reading at any time. But these are general readings. So let's just see what Spirit has for you today. Spirit, I'm here with my Capricorns about their twin flame connections. Could you please share with me any messages that you have that are important to them? I have a moment. Think of a special moment that brought you so much joy with your partner. Okay, magical moments, right? We create magical moments. Memories is how that's coming into me. I'm being tested. Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. Twin flames do have a tendency to push each other's buttons. They do. They will test each other. They will push each other. That is definitely a character trait of my twins. So, and then I have obstacles. Look for ways around the obstacles to find the happiness when these tests come in, when these challenges come in. I like let me just hold you in my arms. Sometimes it's like, just come here, give me a hug, and then let's let all this kind of I don't know, anxiety or stress that's between us for whatever reason kind of wash away. Okay. So that is how that came into me. Let's get some cards going. Spirit, I really want to know about this connection. Where are we headed? What are our feelings? Anything about this twin? Twin flames are such a specific soul connection. You know, we've got one heart, two souls that find each other, and the intensity is always so high. I have a Chariot. I have an 8 of Cups, and I have a 6 of Wands. I can't wait to tell you what I just felt, because it was really kind of cool the way that 8 of Cups came into me. And one more, please. And I have a 10 of Swords. Now I'm completely in agreement with how they shared it with me. All right, hold on. My nails are, I got to get my cards. All right, so this 8 of Cups, you know, I mean, for any reader, the cards come in different ways each time, right? I mean, they all have their meaning, but the reason why you're a reader is because you have intuition and you receive the messages through the cards, and they're different every time. The 8 of Cups came into me today, which was so beautiful. It was like they, having nothing to do with you, they walked away from another relationship knowing you were out there. Like they were so convinced that oh, my whole body just tingled when I said that. They were so convinced that you were going to be out there for them that they literally went out searching for you. I love that. They ended something and said, this isn't good enough, whatever it was. And they literally have been searching for you, and they're not going to give up until they find you. I mean, both of these cards are, I'm not going to give up. Like, I'm only thinking moving forward. Look at them. They're both facing the future. They are both charging ahead. They only have success in their path. They only have happiness ahead of them. Your person is on a mission to find you. I love that. They are searching. Either they've been searching for you. When you meet them, it may be as simple as, I have been searching for you. You are exactly what I've been looking for, you know, and it's just so obvious to them. Like, sometimes you walk away from a connection and you not that you second guess it, because hopefully at that time you're making the best decision in that moment, but you walk away from something and you're just like, I hope I'm making the right choice. I hope I'm not like screwing up my path. But I think that when they meet you, I think it's like this confirmation to them in their life on their own journey, that they say to themselves, I'm so grateful that I followed my heart. I'm so grateful I followed my instincts. I'm so grateful that I knew there was going to be something else out there for me. And I just love that. I feel like they're in love with you, even if they haven't found you. I just feel like they're just already in love with you. Oh, all right, let's keep going. This is like a bleeding heart, you know, like a hopeless romantic reading already. My God. All right, let's see. This person's going to be in love with you before they even find you. A disaster. Okay, maybe that's why they ended something. You know, maybe they were tired of, I mean, it's like a tornado. Maybe whoever they were with, they were like, this is not how I want to live my life. I don't want to live my life with this high drama or fighting or, you know, craziness. So maybe they had this kind of crazy disaster in their life before you. I think they're thinking about you now. I do. I think they know you're out there. I think they're constantly thinking about you, manifesting you, looking for you. You're looking for them. So it's just a matter of time. If you haven't found this person, it's just a matter of time that these two souls are going to find you. Love is in the air, and all you see is love. Yeah, this is going to be, it's just a matter of time, is how it keeps coming into me, that I have either, if I've just met this person, great, then you probably have just met the dream of your life. But as soon as you meet this person, I also like the little kind of fake eyeglasses, the heart eyeglasses is how it looks to me, that from the moment they saw you, they fell in love. So it could be a little bit of a love at first sight. I knew the moment that I saw you. I knew the moment that the first date, whatever, something like that this was going to be different. So I just love this sense of falling in love so quickly too, which twin flames do have a tendency to fall in love very fast. I have an Ace of Swords. I have a Temperance. I have an Emperor. And I have a 10 of Pentacles. Happy life. Okay. This person's going to bring you balance for sure. And also, I don't think that they're going to be shy. I'm going to say that. I think this person's going to take control, take charge, the same way as they took charge in their relationships in the past. If they weren't happy, they moved on because they just believed in their heart and their soul that there was something better. They deserved more, is how Spirit just said it. And you deserved more. So I am going to use the word mission, like literally they're on a mission to find you or capture you or win you over. They're not going to give up. This is somebody who, I hate to say gets what they want, but probably is pretty determined to win you over once they meet you. All right. They could probably see that they're going to be very happy with you right from the start. They probably started to fall in love with you, like I said, even before they met you. I just feel like they have been searching for you. That 10 of Wands is, maybe it's been a long road. It's been a long road looking for you, but they're looking for their queen. I love this. Where's my Temperance? It's under here somewhere, right? We all have that energy of, excuse me, we all have that energy of we're not going to settle. If you're not in love with the person you're spending time with, I mean, it's why bother, right? So we all want to be loved. We all want our lives to be quote unquote normal. We want to love somebody and we want to be loved. We want to have work, play, family. We don't want to have drama. We don't want to be fighting with people. So whoever this twin is that's coming into your energy, I feel like there's an incredible sense of calmness over this connection. There's an incredible sense of unconditional love, which maybe you've never felt before. Loving you for everything about you, not just because you're a beautiful queen, but because inside and out. All right. And that may be something that they say. That's maybe how they describe you to other people. I love everything about this person. I love how kind she is. I love how caring he is, whatever it is. But they love you inside and out. And I feel like you're going to have it all with this twin. Typically, twins have a back and forth energy. The twins that are really successful, that find each other and really do balance each other, have a beautiful connection. And from the moment that they meet, all they do is think about, I just want to spend the rest of my life with you. I just want to spend the rest of my life with me. And then the 3 of Wands, Spirit is sharing with me specifically that has connection with, I don't usually see 3 of Wands, but they're circling, literally drawing a circle around the number 3 for me. And then they circled and drew a circle around the number 3 on my table for me. So the number 3 is very significant to somebody listening to this reading today, either 3-3 or March specifically. Okay. Something like that. So keep that in mind. Ooh, my my hands just tingled. So something's going on with that number 3. Let me know if you're watching this and that has significance to you. I from the moment I saw you, I see a future with you. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with this person was in love with you before they saw you. I'm going to commit to that. I am convinced this person is already in love with you in the spirit world. I am 100% convinced. And I can honestly say, I don't know if I've ever felt that before in a reading. So right there alone, it's beautiful to me. I'm so grateful for my gifts sometimes. Let's see. The kindness in your heart is so beautiful, inside and out. Didn't I just say like inside and out? That's what they're going to love about you. I love that. You're the only one who understands me at such a deep level. Twins, there's nothing you can get away with a twin. Okay, twins, you can look them right in the face and say, who do you think you're kidding? You know, like, who do you think you're talking to? You can't get away with anything with your twin. All right, so they know everything about you. Where do we go from here? I think that from the moment I meet you, it's, I don't want to go home tonight. If I go home tonight, we go to separate houses. I'm afraid I won't ever see you again. You know, it's almost that intense to me. You know, like I want to make sure I wake up to you tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow I want to spend the whole day with you. Like, and twins have a tendency to be that way, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I don't feel like this person is going to let you go or allow you to I don't know. I feel like they're not even going to let you go back to your house. You know, like, where are you going? You know, like it's just kind of, maybe it's a joke between the two of you. Like, I just don't want this night to end, or I don't want this date to end, or we've been talking on the phone even for 6 hours, 8 hours, and I don't want to hang up, you know? So it's something going on like that. I want to create with you. Some of you may want to create a family, start a home. You know, maybe you're both very talented in some way. Maybe you guys do something with your talents together. Twins have so much in common. They really help inspire each other. They really bounce off of each other and help each other grow. So, you know, twins that are working, that are really in love, they really have a great time. It's really an awesome connection. It's only when they start butting heads that, you know, we start to get into difficult situations with twins. Everything you've ever said to me, I've taken to heart. So this person is a good listener. They are understanding. It's like we share the same mind and heart, and you do share the same mind and heart. You do. You share the same heart. That's for sure. You are my secret passion. I can't stop thinking about you. I've never wanted anybody the way I wanted you. You know, like almost the sense of, I just knew it was going to be this good. I just knew that there was going to be somebody out there, that it was going to be this exciting. And I'm so glad I didn't give up on myself. I'm so glad that I didn't, you know, just settle. And I think that the best is yet to come. I have to tell you, I think the best is yet to come. Let's see what else they're saying. This is a really great connection, Capricorns. You're mine. Little bit of possessiveness. Like, where do we go from here? I don't want you to go home tonight. I don't want you to leave. I don't want you to, you know, I don't want you to leave my side. I don't want to take my eyes off of you for a minute. Someone else might snatch you away. So a little bit of possessiveness, hopefully not in a creepy, stalky way, but I'm just so into you. I don't want to lose you to somebody else. Okay. Casanova, swept off your feet. I do feel like they're a hopeless romantic. I will say that. In the spotlight, lots of attention. Can't take my eyes off of you. I'm very attentive to you. I want to spend time with you. I want to romance you. I've got somebody jealous in the background in this connection. Could be an ex, could be on either side. Somebody wants what you have. Somebody wants what you're going to have. Or somebody thought they were going to have what you are now going to have. You know, something like that. So keep your eyes open for that. They don't want them. If they wanted them, they wouldn't have walked away. They wouldn't have moved on. Because they believed that they were going to find somebody like you. So, but you could have some I don't know, bad vibes, I guess, in the background. And don't worry about them. They'll go away on their own when they realize that your person's in love with you. I have a 10 of Swords and a 10 of Pentacles. I mean, it's exactly what I've been saying. They ended something in order to bring this abundance into their life. Look at the light coming in, right? They had closure. I will say they had closure because that butterfly is telling me that they transformed from that. That they had some closure in their own mind. Maybe whoever this is maybe hasn't let go, but they had some closure because they wanted all. They wanted, you know, the dream, right? Whatever the dream is, happy home, happy life. You know, maybe they want a family. Maybe they want to settle down. Maybe they want to share their life with the person that they're in love with, and not just, you know, go through the motions of being in a relationship for the sake of being in a relationship. So I think that they have a lot of closure around the choices that they've made. I think they're in a really good place. Look at the Romantic. This is an extra card in this deck. The Romantic. Endless love, the Believer. I love that. The Believer in destiny. I'm going to put this over here on the side because I actually really love that card. They believed not only in themselves, but they believed that you were out there. I'm telling you, their soul is searching for you. They're like, my love of my life is out there. Knight of Wands, absolutely. Whirlwind romance, okay, comes in fast. The moment that I meet you, I don't want you to go home tonight. You know, like I want you to stay and have breakfast in the morning. You know, it doesn't even mean that we have to sleep together. It's like they're going to hold you hostage emotionally, you know, so that's okay. It's like, no, it's okay. If I go home tonight, I promise I'll see you again tomorrow. But maybe it's a joke between the two of you that we don't want this night to end. You know, we don't want this time together to ever end. So that's gorgeous in itself, right? I have to tell you, this RO keeps kind of bouncing out at me too. I don't know. It could be Robert. It could be, you know, something connected to that. Those two letters are pretty strong to me today. Let's see what else we're saying. We've shared many past lives together. And the twins do. They travel. We travel lifetimes together, and we keep searching for each other. So that's beautiful. I'm burning with passion and desire for you. There is nothing like a twin connection. I don't care who you are, if you've experienced it. It is so intense, physically, chemistry. It's just like you climb into each other's souls. So I'm not surprised by this. I'm burning with passion, right? I'm literally burning. Now, I do feel like that is coming into me as a fire sign. I mean, Leo, Scorpio. A moment ago with the RO, I will say I felt more of an Aries, Pisces feeling. I don't know why, but I am feeling fire sign energy. So let's see what else I'm feeling. You complete me. Absolutely. You will feel whole because of this person. You are what has been missing in my life. You're my paradise, my heaven. Okay. I'm offering you something real. Yeah, this person was willing to change their life, not for you. They didn't jump ship to be with you. They jumped ship because they believed in themselves. They believed in, I deserve to be with somebody that I'm truly in love with, not just settle, not just go through the motions, not just stay in a relationship that isn't going anywhere. And then they went out there and they're seeking you. You could turn me on with just a touch. Truth. Very true. Um, it is a great physical connection. Best lover you've ever had. You know, it's a great connection. So if you've got somebody that's come into your energy and they're really turning you on and you're like, this is crazy. I can't get you out of my head. I haven't ever felt like this before. You're making me feel like there's something wrong. No, it just probably means that you met your twin flame. Enjoy it. Enjoy the ride, because I think you'll feel like that for the rest of your life with your twin. I can't think straight around you, right? I can't think straight around you. You're driving me nuts. That's cute. One more. I'm not running from you. I'm running from my life and myself. If they get scared. Now, sometimes twins have a tendency to get scared and run, and you will have that back and forth energy. You will have that. This is just too intense for me. This is just, I can't imagine that this is even real. So they think that it's just a hot fling, or they think it's just, just kind of a wild weekend. But I don't think so. I think this person's more balanced than that, to tell you the truth. Page of Pentacles, they're rebuilding something. Two of Pentacles, okay. There might be a little bit of back and forth. There may be a little bit of back and forth. I don't think there's quite a runner, but there may be a little bit of back and forth energy until things calm down. Once things calm down, then I think we start to move in the direction of we both want the same things. Okay. Whether it's we share a home, we share a life, we want a marriage, we want a commitment. But until the energy kind of calms down, there may be a little bit of back and forth with I'm having a hard time just being overwhelmed, or this whole thing is so new to me. I want to take my time somehow, but it's hard to control that, right? Sometimes you think that because it's so good, that there's got to be something wrong. And that's not necessarily the truth. Okay. The best way to say that is it's too good to be true. Well, what if it's not? What if it is true? What if it's just really good, right? So I don't know. I always say, don't be afraid to fall in love. Don't be afraid. I mean, that is what Spirit wants for you. Spirit wants you to be happy. That's all that Spirit asks. They try to put the person in front of you that is meant to be, and they just want you to be happy in the end of the day. Try to have fun with it. Okay. Try not to worry about, this is all too much. I'm going to say this could be the best times of your life, like have fun with it. I don't know how to move forward from a situation. I don't know. Maybe there's something out there that you guys have to get through first, but that's not necessarily everybody. I became obsessed with you and it scared me. Obsessed how? Obsessed that I'll lose you, obsessed that I've never felt this way before, so therefore I don't understand my feelings. Okay. But I think twins can hold it together. I think twins can communicate like no other couples. And I think that they can read each other like no other couples, verbally and non-verbally. My love for you will never die, no matter what we go through, no matter where we are, whatever stage. I'm always going to love this person. This person will always hold space in my heart. No doubt in my mind once you meet them. I'm going to bank on a hopeless romantic that's in love with you before you even meet them. I'm going to bank on that. That's where I think this is headed. So let's put this out to the universe and let's ask Spirit to guide you both. How beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.